Hey, I'm here with Ember, who just kind of came towards the end of our program, and she was nice enough to share with us what it was like and what her results were.
Cool. Thanks, Brett. So I guess to start with where I came from and where I am now. I started around 147, and I'm down now to about 131. I know that may not sound as big as some people's weight loss journeys, but for me, I'm about 5'4". So being at about 147, it puts me at about a size 12, whereas today I'm a size 4.
So,
I feel a million times better in my body. I live on an island and we're approaching swimsuit season, and I'm not terrified for like the first time in many years, which I'm actually really excited about. And, going shopping for clothes is not a horrific experience for me anymore. So I'm really feeling good about that. I'm feeling really good about my body and where I'm at. I'd like to get a couple more pounds down, but I'm willing to take it slow and get there as I get there. Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at.
you've done amazing. So I'm
Thank you.
proud of you.
Thank
How did
you.
you feel about the food in the program?
I love the food actually. I love the recipes and I love the food. I mean, I think what I like most about the program as a whole is that I'm able to explain it to people in about a minute or even less. And I really was able to get it and bring it into my daily life and switch it from being a diet to just being the way that I interact with food. Um, What's really been cool is learning some of the recipes, learning the amount of protein that I truly need, and then being able to like work that into new recipes that I make on my own. So for example, I just made myself a strawberry rhubarb crisp, which I am eating for breakfast. So my
Yum.
brain thinks that I'm getting dessert for breakfast. But the reality is that I swapped out all the flour for protein powder. I swapped out all the sugar for applesauce. And then I just brought in some oats and a little bit of cinnamon. So realistically, I'm eating protein, a tiny bit of oats, a vegetable, and a fruit. So,
Yeah,
but I feel like amazing, and I feel probably the healthiest I've ever felt on this. And what's so interesting when I tell people about this is I feel like it's the like way of interacting with food or diets or weight that like I always knew was out there, but like couldn't figure it out. And I felt like, conspiracy theory-ish of like the big weight loss companies were like trying to keep it from you, make it overly complicated and going into like macros and all these different things. And I just feel like it's really intuitive. I did do weight loss once before. I was back about 150 before, and I did Weight Watchers, and I was actually very successful on Weight Watchers. But the problem was is it's not sustainable. I mean, I'm not going to walk around for the rest of my life with a little calculator trying to figure out what my plan is. Whereas this, like, I feel like I can even go to a restaurant and pick something out and have a pretty good sense of where I'm going to be. Um,
you did fantastic.
Thank you. I'm one of
You
those
got to
people.
eat out.
What's that?
Got to eat out a lot.
Not a
You did.
lot. Remember, I'm the girl that begged not to go to Valentine's Day dinner because I didn't want to ruin my diet. But I mean, sometimes, and if I do go, like I feel like I feel like I'm making decisions that I understand as opposed to decisions that I don't. I'm one of those people that does not follow the rules and likes to weigh themselves every single morning. And I have a little digital scale and it keeps track on the app, and I really enjoy watching the app and seeing how things change like on that level. So for example, if I eat poorly today and like, go gobble up a gallon of ice cream, which has happened, it's more likely that I'll be like up about zero point 0.4. Whereas if I'm really good and I stay on the diet, I can pretty much assume that I'll go down about a zero point 0.4. And water and salt and all those things, give or take. But I love feeling like I get it. I know why the weight goes up. I know why the weight goes down. And ultimately, I can control that.
That's awesome. You got some great results, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been lovely working with you guys. I've enjoyed the group calls. I really enjoy the recipes. I think that's been the funnest thing for me. Like I never made a spaghetti squash in my entire life. And now I make like spaghetti squash mac and cheese and pizza crusts. And like I'm really having fun with vegetables in a way that I don't know, like I was more of like salads, but now I like last night I roasted a bunch of carrots and Brussels sprouts and some garlic, and I had this amazing meal that I put with like a simple chicken dish that I made. So it's worked out well. One of the other
Amazing.
things that's really worked well for me too was making healthy snacks for like when I'm on the go. So one of the things that I make a lot are the carrot cake balls. You can, it doesn't take me long. It takes me about 40 minutes, and I make like two dozen of them or so, and then I just take them all, I put them in a Ziploc bag, and I throw them in the freezer. And then if I'm ever like, I have to go somewhere right now, I know I'm going to be hungry, I'll just grab like two of those. It'll keep me full for like 4 hours. So that's pretty amazing. And that's really made a shift so that I make healthier decisions throughout the day.
So you got some great recipes and a flexible plan, and
Mhm.
I think should you say you did good with accountability and being part of a program?
Yeah. Yeah, I liked being part of the program. I liked the videos that you guys had, like especially the sugar one. Like I'm really starting to understand because I have a massive addiction to sugar. And being able to give that up for the first time in my life was mind blowing. I mean, I really like looked back and I realized that I've pretty much been addicted to sugar since I've been aware. So 5, been completely addicted to sugar. So being able to like finally kick that and then not, I mean, it's really easy to fall back into that sugar wagon. You don't even know that you've done it until like a week later and you're like, oh my gosh. So, it's an ongoing process and an ongoing battle, but some of those videos on like how much water and how to navigate different things and why things work the way they do has been really helpful to me as well.
Awesome. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
We're here for you if you want to continue.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna continue. I don't think that it's something that I'm never gonna really give up. Like I feel like I've learned
Lifestyle
things that
change.
I could take with me. So
Fantastic.
yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.